Hey, what's up everybody? Here's a video explaining Splassive.com and how to buy your first Splash tokens. So if you have yet to buy any AVAX, we're going to need to purchase some AVAX or Avalanche tokens because this is run on the AVAX network or Avalanche network. So first things first, pick up some AVAX. So if you go to CoinGecko.com, you can search AVAX, scroll to the bottom here, and you'll see the different exchanges that are currently offering AVAX token for purchase. So head to one of these first, buy some AVAX, and send that AVAX to your MetaMask wallet, which you'll see here. And let's assume that you have those two things set up. We're going to jump back to Splassive.com. And the first thing we'll need to do is connect our wallet. So this button will either say connected, which it's basically trying to connect to your wallet as you log in. Select which wallet you're going to use. You probably just have one set up, but just select that wallet that you'd like to use. It's going to ask to see your address, account balance, activity, and suggest transactions to approve. You need to connect this in order to utilize Splassive.com. All right, so here we are connected. I have AVAX tokens. We are ready to purchase some Splash tokens. So we're going to head to the well. The well is going to give us access to both buy and sell Splash when we need it. So the well is the buy and sell place, and then we will jump into the tap and show you how that works in just a moment. As you look to purchase your Splash, I would recommend leaving some AVAX behind. You want to leave some AVAX behind because you need to use it for different gas fees that you pay for transactions. Gas on AVAX is pretty cheap, so you don't need a ton of AVAX to hold behind, but I would recommend at least 0.1 or more just to give you some ability to not have to transfer in more AVAX in the near future. So put as many AVAX as you'd like to purchase worth of Splash. Right now it's going to give you 4.5 Splash per those two AVAX. So you'd click buy. You'd have a screen pop up here with MetaMask that says you basically want to confirm and what the gas is going to cost you. Like I said, really nominal fees, so shouldn't be too much of a problem there. Once that purchase has been submitted, it's going to take a few minutes or a few seconds for it to process, and in which case you're going to have Splash token show up in your MetaMask wallet. In order for Splash to show up though, we do need to import that token. So we're going to click on import tokens, and you're going to copy and paste the token address that I've put in the description below. So paste that here. As you can see, this token has already been added for me, but your token symbol will show up as Splash. You're going to add custom token, and your Splash tokens will be represented here. So once we've completed that, we're going to jump back into Splassive.com and click on the tap button here. We're at the tap page, and before we are able to deposit your Splash tokens in here, you're going to need to add a buddy. So scroll on down, and you're going to input, if you'd like to join my team, you're going to input my address, which can be found in the description below as well. You'll just click on update, and then that's going to show you that your current wave starter is my address here. Once you have that set up and approved there, we can scroll back up, and whatever you have in your Splash balance will show up in this amount section. Depending on how many Splash you'd like to put in at the time, one thing to consider is everything that goes into the deposits here does not come back out. So that is locked into the contract. The only way you get this paid back out is essentially by claiming 2% daily returns from this available section. So if you're to claim that, you'd be able to pull that money out. If you're to hydrate that or recompound that, your available balance is going to go back into your deposits. So just know that once this money's in deposits, it cannot be withdrawn and sold. It is in the deposits for good. So go ahead and input however many Splash you'd like. Let's use 10 as an example. You're going to click approve first. MetaMask is going to pop up here with a confirmation or approval. Once it's been approved, then you can select deposit. Same thing, you're going to have to approve the gas fees on MetaMask, and then just give it a couple seconds, If it doesn't show up in your deposits right away, you can go ahead and refresh the page and it should show up there. And then from there on out, basically what you do is you come back every 24 hours or so, and you will see your available balance growing by the hour. You're going to either come back and hydrate that, recompound it, or you're going to claim it and sell it back on the well. So if you were to claim it, what it's going to do is it's going to show back up in your splash balance on your MetaMask. One thing to remember is there are taxes on every interaction within the Splassive network. So 10% tax on deposits. There's going to be a 10% tax when you go to sell. So if you don't see the exact number in which you sold represented in AVAX, just know that there is a tax that occurs. If you have any other questions or want to know more about Splassive, if I can be of help, please leave some comments in the comment section below. And as always, thank you for taking a look. I hope you learned some things about Splassive.